Alright guys, we're out here on a Saturday morning and this customer's got a 2-ton carrier mini split with a ducted attic ceiling cassette in his home, and he had this bad kink on the suction line right here. I mean, look at this. He says it's happening since day one of the install 10 years ago. I don't know if it's getting worse, but look at that kink, man. He's not getting any cooling in his system. So we pumped down all the refrigerant into this condenser here, trying to save him some money. Right now we just swedged this 1/2-inch line with a swedging tool right here, 1/2-inch swedging tool. And right now we're gonna braze that piece back without that kink, see if we can get him some cooling. We got the disconnect pulled, but what do you guys think? This bad of a kink on the suction line, is it getting worse over the years, even though it worked for 10 plus? I mean, you're like 85% closed on this thing. Look at this. What do you guys think? Let's braze this piece. And does it cool down naturally? Nope, still a little hot. Let's get a rag. Let's dump it in his pool. And let's braze this. All right. So guys, I got up my 1/2-inch tubing in. I'm gonna mark my insertion depth right here. Okay. So we're in there. A good 1/2 inch right there. Right now I'm gonna get my fire rated mat. I don't want to burn the shit out of this guy's siding. We're gonna braze that joint. I'm gonna cover this control wire right here. And we're gonna braze this. Let's see. Alright, so guys, I got my fire retardant mat right here. And I'm gonna get a sticker brazing rod that we're using. We're gonna braze this joint right here. Make sure you got your PPE in, your safety goggles. You got water right here in case anything goes on fire. Right now we're gonna braze this joint. I don't want this extension cord to be in my way. Let's get this out of here. All right, keep that like that. All right, let's braze this. Alright, so guys, we brazed this joint. Yeah, we hit the fence a little bit. Not with the flame, but the capillary action from this pipe to this. Guys, it's such a tight space that, whatever, there's nothing we can do here. But I did have some nitrogen flowing through. Make sure you got your dry inert gas flowing through. Alright, so that kink is fixed. How's that brazed joint? I think that looks pretty good. What do you guys think? That looks good? We're gonna pressure test it now. Alright guys, so I got my Schrader core removal tool hooked up. I got my yellow jacket analog gauge hooked up. Right now we're gonna just put about 200 pounds of pressure in here. And we'll pull a deep vacuum. And we'll get this refrigerant back into the system. Trying to save this customer some money, adding the refrigerant back into the condenser here. Alright, 200 guys. Let's leave that for 10 minutes and let's come back and check. Okay, a little above 200. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's see guys, we got our micro leak detector from Big Blue. And a little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. I think we would have heard something already. Guys, you want to see something crazy? Look at this other carrier right next to it. Look at this fucking kink. Look at this kink, guys. Holy shit. But how is this unit running fine? It's this unit. Crazy. Alright. Alright. That looks good. Let's release the refrigerant back into the system. Well, first let's pull a deep vacuum. Let me get my vacuum pump. Let's pull a deep, deep vacuum. Get this line clean, full of all the impurities. Let's get them out. Let's get our vacuum pump and let's see if there's power. There's power right there. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so right now we're just pulling a deep vacuum, trying to get all the impurities out of this thing. And release the refrigerant and see if we can get this guy some fucking cooling, man. This is, guys, those of you who know a good contact number for Carrier, please let me know, because I called Carrier a week ago about a case number and they still haven't called me back. So, you know, the only number I have for Carrier, I think it's the 877 number, but nobody wants to call me back. So I'd like to document everything, see if this guy's got a bad EEV or a bad reversing valve, I don't know. But those of you who know Carrier tech support, let me know, leave a comment down below. Alright guys, so we're done with our vacuum. Right now we're going to release the refrigerant into the system. I'm going to turn on power at that disconnect. See if we can get him some cooling today. It's hot out here this morning. We got an early start. Oh, we want to beat the heat. All right. All right. Let's turn on condenser and let's see what we got. All right, what do you guys think? You think this was the culprit? You think that was the culprit? Look at that. I would say that's about 85% closed. Holy shit. Wow. Look at that. Jeez. What do you guys think? Is that as bad as you think or what? That's what it looks like now. All right, let's put this connect in. Let's see what we got. All right, let's have them put thermostat up. All right, this is crazy, guys. Discharge line, the liquid line, is freezing up, and I'm getting no cooling on this suction. Look at this. And look at this. Electronic expansive valve? What the fuck is this thing? This is a Carrier with the wording like this? Electronic expansive valve? I thought it was an expansion valve. What the fuck? Guys, I don't even know what is going on here, but this guy's not getting any cooling. Any cooling. Bad expansion valve, but where is it? It ain't in here. It ain't in here. It's got to be upstairs in the cassette. Wow. I'm trying to locate the Molex plug on this thing, and I don't even see where it says CN18. CN18. Electronic expansive valve. Fucking crazy. So when I pull the disconnect, unit turns off, and my pressure goes up. Something is not right here. There is no EEV in here. There is none in here. That's your reversing valve. That's your coil for your reversing valve. That's your reactor. There is no fucking EEV in here. It's gotta be upstairs. It's gotta be upstairs. Oh man, why me? Why me? I gotta get upstairs. I gotta get upstairs. Oh, this is fucked up, man. Does anybody know what's going on with this thing? Please leave a comment down below, or I might as well just kill myself before I walk off this job. It's crazy. Where is this electronic expansion valve? Where is this EEV? I want to clean the magnet on it because it's probably full of shit. I want to clean the magnet on it. I'm going up to the attic. And you guys are coming with me. This is bullshit. I'm gonna grab my booties. I need booties to go upstairs. That guy keeps the house clean. Got my booties. All right. Any of you know where this EEV is? I don't know. It's got a ducted cassette up there on this mini split. The EEV ain't in this condenser, I'll tell you that much. Something is not opening, letting the refrigerant through. Let's see what we find. This thing is in here. That's in here. Crazy. Jeez. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this off. Okay. No thermal expansion valve upstairs. Fucking had it with this. Damn. I don't know. I'm gonna take off that back cover. See if I can find it and clean that magnet. But I don't fucking see it. I don't fucking see it. Take the back cover off. Let's see. Wow, finally found it. Yeah.
It says, okay, I have this problem. Okay, they
Right.
put up over there and it comes up on the screen. I wish I had that database.
Right.
That'd be what
All right, so the expansion valve is here. What the fuck? All right, let's clean it. All right, guys, we thoroughly cleaned it with our 2-turn wire brush, the inside of the coil, and a scratch pad on the magnet itself. We got the EEV back on. Wow, I don't know why the EEV is in the back of this unit. All mini splits I worked on is accessible from the front. Very weird. And it is here, so CN18, we just disconnected. I mean, we can ohm it out and see, but maybe just cleaning it is what did it. So let's try to plug this back in. Let's see if we can get some cooling. All right, we got the disconnect back in. Let's wait for this thing to start up. Jesus, man, let's get him some cooling, man. Come on, carrier. What the fuck, man? Let's see if us cleaning that TXV or that EEV works. We got power to the board. Board is blinking. There's a little delay. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Condenser fan is on. Let's check our pressures. Let's make sure they stabilize. Why is she dropping, man? Why is she dropping like that? Something ain't fucking right here, man. Something ain't right. Look at this shit. After about a minute, pressure's gonna go up again. And look, our liquid line is freezing. Yeah, something ain't right here. Fuck you, carrier, because I can't get you on the phone. Wow. Something ain't right. Something ain't right here. Press is on. Press is on. Thing ain't doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing. Wow. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. Oh my god. Yeah, this line is ice cold. This line is ice cold. Look, there's no pressure in here. No pressure, it's coming back. No pressure is coming back. Wow, coming on. Yeah, in heat mode, this thing works. This suction line is hot. Let's see, maybe it'll switch over now. Let's see.
If it will, probably temporarily. And it'll work,
Yeah.
And it'll die.
Wow. Yeah, that beat the shit out of me. But you know, it works in heat mode. It doesn't work in cooling. It doesn't work in cool mode. That's nuts. I mean, the guy said that kink was there for 10 years. I don't know. There's definitely a restriction somewhere. Well, that reversing valve is not opening. It's not opening. I think it's the bad reversing valve. I don't think it's the EEV. Because it's controlling the right amount of refrigerant going in heat mode to the evaporator. I'm blaming it on a bad reversing valve. Let's see what Carrier says Monday, but I can't get in touch with them. Can't get in touch with Carrier. I fucking hate Carrier. Crazy. Crazy. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. I told the gentleman, just get a new condenser outside. Spend the $2,000 for the new condenser and call it a day. That's it. Let's see what he wants to do Monday. All right, guys. On that note, stay blessed, stay safe. Don't let these jobs defeat you. But sometimes they do. You know, we did all we could. Stay blessed, stay safe. Like always, let's do yours next.